Now, Japan's economy is stagnant. Before, it was said that all Japanese were middle class, but now it says that all Japanese are lower class. As a result, new types of Japanese women appeared. Let's call them Neo-Japan's poverty women. So today, I'll talk about them. Meshida jokes about Japan.
Meshida.
Have you ever heard of Tokyo Poverty Girls or Tokyo Hinkon Joshi? A few years ago, a well-known Japanese business magazine ran a series of articles interviewing women who are living in poverty in Tokyo and revealed the realities of their harsh lives. Currently, women account for about 70% of informal employment, and 2 out of 3 female informal workers say they have economic difficulties. And since their income from informal employment alone is not enough, they are forced to moonlight, physical job. Say one down with your hands. Moreover, the salary of these female physical laborers is becoming increasingly low, even though men consider them to be essential workers. There are 3 main types of poor women introduced in the book version of Tokyo Poverty Women. They are female university students, women in non-regular employment, and single mothers.
Meshida.
Have you ever heard of Daddy activity, the literal translation of Papa-Katsu in English? In English, it means sugar daddies. It refers to the activity of spending time with financially well-off men and receiving money in return. Today, many ordinary women in Japan are getting paid for doing daddy activities. When I was little, children used to massage their father's shoulders for pocket money. Now, young adult women also get pocket money for massaging other people's fathers. There are 3 main types of dates: tea, meals, and adult. Tea is a date at a cafe, while a meal is a lunch or dinner, and adult is an adult relationship with a daughter. It is simply a daddy helping his daughter to become an adult. According to Sugar Daddy, a well-known daddy dating app, the male-to-female ratio of registered users is 30% men and 70% women, with 70% of the men being company managers, owners, and executives, and the largest number of men registered are in their 40s. In Japan's daddy market, the winning men in their 40s get most of the young women. They have only 1 or 2 children, but many daughters. They prioritize their daughters over their own children. The market prices for papa activities are 10,000 yen for tea, 10,000 to 30,000 yen for meals, and 30,000 to 100,000 yen for adult activities. Unfortunately, however, the earning potential in Papa-Katsu activities is limited to under 30 years of age. It is said that quality of man decreases as the women's ages increase. In Papa-Katsu, the older a woman gets, the lower the income of the man.
Meshida.
Have you ever heard of the term Minato-ku girls? Minato-ku girls refers to young women who live a glamorous life surrounded by rich people in Minato-ku. Minato-ku is an area with unscaled shopping districts such as Roppongi, Azabu, and Akasaka, and is famous for its high percentage of CEOs and rich men. Minato-ku girls are attracted to rich men. They engage in Papa-Katsu activities or sugar daddy activities and receive pocket money or do garanomi parties, drinking parties in which they are paid to participate. They call attending parties marriage activity. Rich men call it fun. Daigo, a famous mentalist and Japanese YouTuber, he made fun of such Minato-ku girls, calling them a tenga egg for rich men. Minato-ku girls are known for instantly calculating and scoring the specs of the man they meet. They then classify them as potential boyfriends, drinking party members, or out, meaning outside of what they are looking for. They do not know that they are only classified as one night only.
Meshida.
Have you ever heard of the term Itadaki girl or gift receiving girls? They are women who lie to men to make them fall in love and give the women money. Lily-chan, who is famous in the Papa-Katsu world as the original Itadaki girl, was arrested on suspicion of aiding and abetting fraud. A female college student was arrested for cheating middle-aged men out of a large sum of money by using the Lily-chan Magic Complete Strategy Manual for Sugar Daddies, a method she sold on the internet, and she was also arrested because she sold the manual. Wow. The first interesting thing is a middle-aged man that the girls target. They are not rich. According to the manual, the targets are single, have never been popular with the ladies, are ordinary salarymen, don't have any friends, have no dreams or hopes. Ken-san, this is about you. The college girl who contacted Ken-san might be an Itadaki girl.
Meshida-san, shut the fuck up.
Meshida.
I'm organizing my solo stand-up comedy show in Tokyo. If you are interested in that, please check out the link below. And please become a member of my Patreon, Meshida Academia. If you become a member of my Patreon, you can learn authentic Japanese culture. Of course, hentai culture is included. Since YouTube became very strict about hentai topics, I decided to focus on uploading videos about real Japanese culture on my Patreon. So, from now on, I'll teach very interesting cultures in Japan. So, please become a student of my Patreon, Meshida Academia.
Meshida.
Recently, the number of young female Japanese night entertainers aged between 18 to early 20s has been increasing. It says that most of them are Hosugurui or crazy about host clubs. Host clubs puts them in debt and then makes them work in the night entertainment industry to repay their debts. It's exactly the same as a student loan. There is one big reason why the number of young women who are Hosugurui and became night entertainers has increased, because our civil code regarding the age of an adult changed in 2022. Before, 20 years old was the age of adult, but now 18 years old is regarded as an adult in Japan. So now, if you become 18 years old, you can legally sign contract as an independent adult. This civil code is helping young women put themselves in debt. So, host clubs accept women who don't have money. They provide them with expensive services and put them in debt. So, the host can force them to pay later. Then, if they cannot repay it, the host forces them to work in the night industry.
飯だ。
ホストにハマる女性はオタク系が多いと思うんです。
多いね。
ジャニオタから
そうね。
ホストっていうのは多い。
多いかな。あとはそのビジュアル系バンド。2.5 次元俳優。最近流行ってる。
2.5 次元俳優。何それ？
アニメのキャラクターを舞台とかでやる。
あ、そういうのにハマってる女子。
そうそうそう。
同じだもんね、システムは。自分の推しを決めて、彼にお金をグッズ買ったりするのと同じように投資をして、こう成長していくと、人気になっていくっていうので満たされる。
メンヘラ。精神病んじゃってる子。
どういう時に精神病むイメージ？
構ってくれないとかじゃない？
ああ、そうだよね。男性が連絡くれなかったりとか、ちょっとこう予定と提案されたりとか、冷たくされるとメンタル狂っちゃう。
そう。
だからこそ依存しちゃうってことですね。風俗嬢、キャバ嬢が多くて。
あと昼食してる子とかで多いのが、看護師、保育士、美容師。
みんな接客業だ。
やっぱそうだと思う。
だからが普段こう接客して、こう尽くしてあげてる分、そうするとで逆の立場を味わえるっていうところっすよね。
病んでる子も多い。
ハマって病んでる。どうやって病んじゃうのそれは？ず
っとなんか、ホスト店行ってもなんか、みたいな泣いちゃってることが。
でもそれでもホストはそこからお金を巻き上げるんだ。ビジネスなんだね。
私もそうでした。
あ、そうなったことやったの？
ある。店でもうなんかもう無理みたいな。もう見合ってないみたいな。
あなたのサービスが。私はこんだけ月稼いでもう課金してるのに、あなたは何を提供してくれるの？
そう。
会ってくれないし。
そうそうそうそうそうそう。
それはでもホストは下手くそなんだよね、多分。
それで、ウェーってなってると、担当じゃなくって、ヘルプたちが、どうしたみたいな。女の子がお金を使えば店の売り上げも上がるから、
そうだよね。
いかに切れないようにさせるか。
うわー。
だからそういう時とかはもう上の店長とか代表とかがすぐ来て
サポートするんだ。
そう
優しくするんだ。それはあかねちゃんの場合どうやって解決されたの？
お前がいてくれたから、今の俺がいるんだし、みたいな。ごめんねって言われながら。なぜかその日に金を使うっていう。意味もなんか、よくわかんないルールなんかもうなんか、ループ。
確かにね。
無限ループ。
Meshida. Have you ever heard of the term Tachinbo? A Tachinbo is a prostitute who looks for customers on the street. Today, an increasing number of young Japanese women are doing Tachinbo in Okubo Park in Shinjuku's Kabukicho, the busiest shopping district in Tokyo. In addition, park in Japanese is koen, and we call prostitution with young girls enjo kosai. So now, the Japanese word koen, which means young girls and older men meeting in the park for prostitution, has become a hot topic on X, formerly known as Twitter. Japan has a public park that adults can enjoy, other than Disneyland. Poverty is not the only reason why these women are taking to the streets. According to an internet news article, when the police arrested 51 Japanese women earlier this year, the reason they were working as Tachinbo was not poverty, but to pay off debts to host and to support underground male idols. And a host in Kabukicho was also arrested for forcing his female customers to become Tachinbo. This means the host would put their female customers into debt and then make them work as Tachinbo on the streets of Kabukicho. It could be said that the host industry is actually supported by middle-aged businessmen. Meshida. Have you ever heard of the term Ura-Aka-Joshi or secret account women? Ura-Aka means a behind-the-scenes account, which is an account on a social networking service separate to someone's main account. According to a survey by an internet company, the percentage of Japanese teenage girls who have behind-the-scenes accounts has reached about 70%. They use these accounts to talk about their geeky hobbies or complain about their work or school that they don't want their real friends to know about, and show a different side of their personality than they normally do. But when people say Ura-Aka-Joshi, they are usually referring to women who use backstage accounts to post about sexual topics that they are not comfortable posting about publicly. For women in Japan, sexual topics have become a secret that cannot be made public, like money laundering. It has to be done in secret with forbidden secret partners. Some women operate behind-the-scenes accounts with the aim of ofupako. Ofupako is to have sex with someone you met on the internet. The term is derived from offline pakoru. Pakoru means penetration. It's onomatopoeia. It is said that one of the main characteristics of Twitter is that both men and women are very inquisitive about eroticism, and it is easy to meet someone who is a good match for you. In Japan, Twitter is basically a hentai dating app. Meshida. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please give me super thanks. And if you are in Tokyo, please come to my solo stand-up comedy show. So, see you in Tokyo!